Hughes.
Thank you. Can I take this moment to ask, we're all getting bombarded from constituents who are saying, can't Connecticut do something about this? And I try to explain the complex RAC and regulatory authority, especially in home heating oil. They stop listening after 10 seconds. Can you give us a short summary of why Connecticut cannot necessarily cap the spike in home heating oil prices?
Sure, and it applies to all the fuels, right?
And all the fuels, yes, exactly.
So the issue that we've been discussing with the leadership of the committee and other policymakers is that the supply and demand situation in Connecticut is immensely stable. Mm-hmm. You're going to get all the fuel you need, but we're paying these outrageous prices.
Right.
That's because we are in an interconnected world global market that's set. In my opinion, there are 25-year-old Wharton graduates on Wall Street irrationally trading the price up when it doesn't affect us at home. When you fill up at the pump and you see that that price has moved 50 cents since last week, or upwards 50 cents since last week, or $1 for a home delivery, fuel delivery, it is not connected to an actual supply interruption, which we grew up in economics class believing that supply and demand fundamentals is what we end up paying for. But because the price discovery mechanism on the NYMEX is connected to global events, traders are fearful that not being able to move 20% of the world's crude oil from the Straits of Hormuz into the rest of the world that actually does take it and use it and turn it into refined products is going to eventually impact us. And I'm not going to promise you that it's not going to eventually impact us. It's just right now it's not, yet we're paying the price for it.
Thank you. And through you, Mr. Chair, one of the issues is that our constituents, our customers, see this as price gouging by, I don't know, big fuel companies. They don't understand that and I don't quite understand that, futures trading and so forth, how that is impacting the current price.
Yeah, so the truth of the industry is as prices go up, and especially when they move up quickly, margins shrink rapidly, and sometimes they go underwater. There's days that you will lose money because you cannot keep up because your competition won't let you. Not everyone gets a delivery on the same day. Not everybody fills up on the same day. So competition fights margins on the way up. On the converse, we make money in declining markets, but that's when everyone's constituents and our customers are happy. You asked what can customers do? And we can't control war, we can't control Wall Street, but what we can control is conservation measures, right? This is the time to call your local fuel dealer, schedule a clean test and tune. That can save you 10, maybe 15% in fuel consumption. Inflate your tires properly. Make sure that you're driving the speed limit and you're not driving beyond the speed that the car was designed so that you're using more gasoline. Take responsibility for your actions and use less fuel, and that's really the only thing I believe that we can do. And I just had this discussion with my family. I have a 21 and a 24-year-old, and I just said, drive the car the way it was meant to drive, and you'll get more gallons per mile.
Thank you so much. I'm going to clip this and put it in my e-news because that was a little 101 on what we can do.